It's your boy AA9 Skills. Welcome back to the Road to Foot Champions RTG edition. Welcome back to my brand new Foot Champions team. I've already made a run through divisions that you guys are gonna watch once I show you this team. Bros, you're gonna wanna watch this whole episode because what I do with this team through divisions, you'll actually be like, whoa, damn, what the hell, Skills? It's amazing. Real quick, I'm gonna need you to smash a big old thumbs up. I'm gonna need you to subscribe. I'm gonna need you to turn your bell on. Bros, can we get 15,000 likes? And while you're down there doing all those great things for the Booyah Nation, can you let me know if we should keep Valencia or get Walker? This is a big decision. I love Valencia. I think Valencia is great. I think he's performed for me absolutely amazing. I mean, I look at his stats. He looks great, man. I mean, not look at his stats. I look at his price and I look at his stats. He looks great, but I could sell him and get Walker. Now, let me show you the team and let me show you what I've done. I want to remind you, I sold Matuidi. I sold Sergio Ramos. Who else did we sell, man? We sold Ramos. I showed you in the beginning. We sold a bunch of players. I sold so many players to be able to make this team happen. We sold Carvajal, we sold Nelson Smedel, we sold so many things to make this team happen. So I sold Sergio Ramos to get De Gea back. I'll explain why in a minute. You guys are gonna be like, Skills, you just bought De Gea, then you sold De Gea, now you bought De Gea back. You know when you love something, but you don't really know if you love something because you gotta let it go. And when you let it go, you know that you love it, so you want it back. That's De Gea for me, yo. That's true love right there. That's a bromance that no one can ever replace. My boy De Gea is never leaving again. I let him go for Buffon, and I saw right away that, oh man, De Gea saved me a lot. Let me get that boy back. I wanted Bakayoko back in the starting 11. I don't really like Bakayoko. The boy can't pass, the boy can't shoot, but the boy can win the ball back. The boy got speed on him as well, and the boy got some height. The boy got a lot of height. The boy's tall, man, 6'1", winning headers. He makes me feel good. He makes me feel like I can win some goal kicks. I like it. My boy right here, this is a big one. Why are you going Marquisio instead of the big boy Matuidi? I like Marquisio. And when you look at his card, he actually looks just like a Modric, man, but he's only an 85 rated, which is crazy. This card should be a 90 rated in my opinion, bros. 78 pace with a shadow on. That thing's going hella up. He got defending, he got physical, he got passing, he got shooting, he got dribbling. He's a high. He's perfect in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow that we'll be running. Conte's our CDM. Bakayoko's gonna be our right CM, but we're gonna put him on stay back while attacking because his medium work rates, he likes to think he's Ozil and goes to play cam. We're not having that in our lives. You're gonna stay back while attacking, boy, and don't you move. We got my man Marquisio. He's gonna roam. Why? Because he can shoot, he can pass. Let that boy roam. He's gonna be my left CM. And then up top, what are we doing? Well, I sold, with all of our rewards and the things that we had already, we had 350,000 coins, which we got the boy Griezmann. Boom, done. And we had some money left over. After selling my boy Smedel, my boy Carvajal, getting rid of Ramos, we had enough for Dembele. And then also we had enough for De Gea, which was big. And honestly, we barely had enough for De Gea because when his inform came out, his price started skyrocketing. I didn't think I was gonna have enough. We sold more players. I showed you all that in the beginning of the episode, but this team looks good. 4-1-2-1-2. Stay back while attacking for Conte, stay back while attacking for Bakayoko. Then my cam is going to be my boy Dembele. And the reason I'm not opening up the stats for you guys to see right now is because I've already played through the divisions and I don't want to show you what they've done for me because actually, you know what? Let me just show you, bros. You'll see at the end of the episode as well. 15 games played, 13 goals. Actually, you know what? I don't want to show you because what I'm going to show you at the end of the episode is all through divisions. And now I have a couple squad battle games put on. So I don't want to show you the stats with squad battles because it's hyped up. It's overreacted stats. But at the end of this episode, you're going to see these players just from playing online in divisions, what they've done. Big boy Griezmann, a left footer. He has no right foot, but I've played against him multiple times. A lot of top 100 players using this guy. He's very strong. So he'll be our left striker. My boy Anthony Martial, our right striker, and Dembele being our cam. But Skills, what's wrong with Ronaldo? What's wrong with Gabriel Jesus? Nothing. Gabriel Jesus, 210 games, 290 goals. Squad battles a lot there, yes, but he's amazing online. But now he's a super sub, which means we have amazing coming off the bench. Griezmann gives us more height than Gabriel Jesus, a little bit more strength to hold the ball up. He's assisting a lot. He's bringing us something that Gabriel Jesus didn't bring, and we could play off of him. He's actually getting more assists than goals, which is something I really wanted. I didn't want to lose Ronaldo neither, but I feel like at the cam position, Dembele's a better cam. Ronaldo's a better striker, Dembele's a better cam. Dembele's a good cam because he's a 5-star weak foot, 5-star skill or weak skill, and also he's so small and so fast that you could just run through like defenders. So when people are worried about guarding Martial and Griezmann, I'm gonna run straight through the middle with Dembele. Guys, I like this team. It looks amazing. Please let me know Walker or the boy Valencia down in the comments down below. You guys are about to watch this team finish off Division 2, hopefully, and maybe even win Division 1. Let me just tell y'all are going to watch this team save us in Division 2 and then make a crazy run in Division 1. You're not going to want to miss what's about to happen in this episode. This team's crazy, man. I know losing Sergio Ramos is a big hit, but bros, we were suffering goal after goal after goal. And if I'm going to be suffering 6 goals in one game, 5 goals in one game, I'd rather have an Eric Bailly that's first owned that's just as good. Almost as good as Sergio Ramos, a little bit worse, if any worse. Also a medium high. Sergio Ramos is a high medium. He'd be pushing too far forward. So my man Eric Bailly staying back as a defender, almost as good as Sergio Ramos, to be 100% honest with you. And he's first owned. We got him out of an SBC. So why am I gonna have 200K invested? I'd rather have 200K invested in the goalkeeper. 206 we paid for the boy De Gea, and he could make some big boy saves from us. Chiellini, Alexander, I love this guy. So worth the 88K. He's amazing. That's the team I'm gonna be running the weekend league with. Now let's spam through this division. Y'all can see this team in action. Let me know in the comments down below, Valencia or Walker, who's playing for us this week. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Watch the gameplay and then let me know, Walker or Valencia. So it's the moment of truth. Let's put our money where our mouth is. Let's get our money to get us victories. Let's make sure that we invest our money properly. Let's make sure we didn't just waste our money and throw it away. We're in Division 2, 3 wins, 3 draws, 2 losses. We're doing terrible. But if we could win the last 2 games with our brand new team, we could actually advance into Division 1, not as champions, but just getting the promotion. Now, we have been champions of every division up until Division 2. Now, the teams that we were using in Division 2, obviously questionable. We changed teams multiple times. But can this team get us to Division 1? And not only can this team get us to Division 1, but can it perform in Division 1 and can it do well in Foot Champions? What you guys didn't see last year in FIFA 17, what I did off camera, was I would play through divisions throughout the weeks, maybe like 3 times. And I only knew my team was good enough to go into Foot Champions with if I won the division undefeated, no draws, no losses, and suffering minimal goals, at times never suffering a goal. When I did that multiple times, like when I did the 40-0, I believe I won Division 1 3 times, didn't suffer a goal once, and I didn't tie or lose once. And I knew right there that my team was in such a good place, and I was in a good place, that I could do some pretty big damage in Foot Champions. So with this team right now, can it keep us alive in Division 2, move us into Division 1, and then perform in Division 1? That was what you didn't see last year, all of last year. When you guys saw the gameplay I was posting, you guys saw a lot of Foot Champs action. You didn't see what was happening throughout the week because I didn't really think you guys would want to see it. But this year, I'm going to show it to you at least once, and this is it right here. We're going to make a run into Division 1. This team is going to be good enough to save us in Division 2 and advance us into Division 1 as Griezmann does a little bit of the nice little precision dribbling and bags one low into the bottom corner. Now, is Griezmann good enough without a right foot? Because he doesn't have a right foot. He has no weak foot. He has a great left foot, but no weak foot. Is he good enough to get us into a great spot in Foot Champions? I played many times against Griezmann. Matter of fact, every time I lost a game, I think Griezmann was on the damn team. Griezmann and Gareth Bale look absolutely amazing, even though they're both lefties. I'm not good with lefties, but I feel confident using this Griezmann this year because he looks like an absolute beast. Behind him is Dembele, who I think is so important because of his weak foot, and I think altogether the 3 Musketeers are going to work well. I think this is going to be the team that we can actually stay with for a while and be successful with. Plus, I absolutely love Griezmann's celebration. I don't know if I could ever get rid of him because his celebration is so sick. But if you guys watched yesterday's draft, as I talked about, Griezmann dominated the draft so much that I decided, you know what, I gotta rock out with Griezmann. And as you can see, 6-2 is enough to advance us into Division 1. Now, how you win Division 1? You either gotta win 8 games in a row or win 7 and tie 2 games. But what we're looking for is winning 8 games in a row. And if we could win 8 games in a row, I truly feel that we built something crazy. I touched on it a little bit in the beginning of the video. Sergio Ramos was such a GOAT, man. Sergio Ramos is amazing, but we had so much money invested in Sergio Ramos and we were still suffering a stupid amount of goals. So losing Sergio Ramos, we obviously got De Gea back, which De Gea is probably the best keeper in the game with Neuer. And hopefully now we're suffering the same amount of goals we were suffering. I hope we're not suffering nearly as many goals, but hopefully we're suffering the same amount of goals that we were suffering with Ramos, and it doesn't really, you know, it doesn't matter having 200 coins invested in, because if you have 200 coins invested in a player, you want to make sure that player is actually helping your team progress. And honestly, we did worse when we got rid of Eric Bailly and went to Sergio Ramos. So I'm not blaming Sergio Ramos for anything. I'm just saying that if I'm going to be losing games with the player 200K at center back, then I'd rather have a cheap player there and lose games, if you see where I'm coming from. So we sold Sergio Ramos to pick up a new striker, and oh yes, Gabriel Jesus, as I told you guys, and my man Sonaldo going to be coming off the bench pretty much in every single game. I mean, they're too good to not come off the bench. I played this guy in the weekend league. I know I played him in the weekend league. He actually might have been one of the guys who beat me. I'm not really sure, but I was able to beat him 2-0 in Division 1, and we get off to a great start in this division. Next game, we're going to get matched up against a Harry Kane at Cam. Player of the month, Harry Kane. That card looks absolutely amazing, but we start off great with Dembele running right through that midfield and bagging it low into the bottom corner. Dembele, left foot, right foot, it's the same foot. 5-star weak foot, which makes him amazing. Lukaku, absolute banging finish right there. We suffer a goal, but no big deal because we're right back down the field with Gabriel Jesus off the bench. Good finish. Then Sonaldo, both the super subs coming in, bagging some nice goals. Low drivens into the corner. My man Gabriel Jesus puts his foot behind that one to make it 4-1, and we're going to advance into the next game here in the division because we're going to get a rage quit. So we have started Division 1 perfectly. An absolute gorgeous start to Division 1. I believe that is 6 points out of 3 games. Oh no, excuse me, 9 points out of 3 games. That is the perfect start to Division. We get matched up against Vidal, Lewandowski, and this is what you want to see, man. At least I do. I want to see the best of the best teams. I want to see icons. I want to see Ronaldos. I want to see Lewandowskis. I want to see Aubameyangs. I want to see great players. I want to play against great players because anybody can go into a daily knockout tournament and play against under teams, like teams that aren't that good or trying to make weekend league. But going into divisions and playing against teams that are on the same caliber as your team is where you see if you're ready for FUT Champions. So we're up 2-1 at this point when I send a beautiful through pass into the boy Griezmann, who's going to bag one on Neuer. Remember, that's Neuer in goal. We have put 3 goals past the highest rated goalkeeper, or at least the highest rated goalkeeper. Is he the highest rated goalkeeper in the game? I think he might be. Anyways, Griezmann finds another one on a finesse shot around the boy Neuer. Absolutely beautiful finesse shot. That is Neuer, right? I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Neuer. Then my man Griezmann once again, a beautiful finish on that one, and we're up 5-1 against an absolute beautiful team. Celebration on point, as I said. Dembele to Griezmann. Look at that. That's mental to me. That's something that Gabriel Jesus and Sonaldo can do. But, yo, that's from a standstill. This man just bags one into the top corner. We give up a stupid goal here. I brought De Gea. One thing I can say to you guys, man, on this Division 1 run, De Gea saved me a lot. De Gea is the real deal, bros. I saw now that De Gea is something serious in this Division 1 run. I know I used him in the weekend league before. We used him, right? I think we used him for a little bit. Yeah, we did. The first like 20 games we used him. He was great, but now he's super great. Like, I just noticed something about him that makes me go, you know what? I'm never taking De Gea out this team because he's that good, man. Bakayoko with a great steal, runs down the field. His finishing's not the best, but right here he shows that he can finish something. He finishes his dinner, and we're up 2-0. My man comes right back down the field, and one thing I got to say, we're still suffering goals. Not as many as we were suffering, but we are still suffering goals. But again, we are playing Division 1 with a new team against good opponents. At least we're scoring a lot. 3-1. Griezmann puts his foot behind that one to get another comfortable victory. So in every game, we've outscored our opponents comfortably, and we're going to go on to get 5 victories out of the first 5 games. We get matched up against a great team. Chiellini, Eric Bailly, Buffon, Valencia. Guys, let me know in the comments down below. Do I stay with Valencia? Do I go with Walker? Let me know. I know I've already asked you that guy's question, but I already asked you guys that question, but I really want to stress it. Please let me know which right back you would go with, because I like Valencia a lot, but I do love Walker, so let me know. My boy Dembele with a great finish off the assist from Griezmann, and wait till y'all see the stats on Griezmann at the end of this Division 1 run. Big boy Crespo makes it 2-1, but 2-1's enough for us to go through. That was the most difficult game of Division 1 so far. 6-0 in divisions when we get matched up against this Argentinian team. Kind of like a team that you really don't want to see in Division 1. Not that I don't want to see it. I want to see it, but I don't want to come up against it right now because I feel like we should be beating this team regardless. I wish we would have got a much harder team. So I want to face my team against the best teams in the game, man, because I really want to see if we're ready for FUT Champions, because looks can be deceiving. Dembele, Griezmann looks good, but looks can be deceiving. I want to see us go up against the best defenses in the game. We're up 2-0 because of my boy Dembele, and my opponent comes right back down with his Argentinian team. Good passing around, bangs one. De Gea fluffs the ball, but it is 2-1. We got to come right back down, man. Big boy Anthony Martial holding up play, shoots at the keeper. Griezmann on the rebound right there on a little karate chop finish. to make it 3-1, and this is just 10 minutes into this game, bro. It's 3-1, 10 minutes in. Good passing. Griezmann there again to finish to make it 4-1, but I believe that one was offside. Yeah, that one is offside, so that one's not going to count. Good passing right here in the 31st minute. My boy Anthony Martial staying on it, dribbles around everybody, bangs it to the bottom corner, and we're up 4-1 in this one, and we kind of just started cruising, but my opponent is going to get one right back. Nice little dribbles. De Gea saves the first one, can't save the second one. Defense didn't help him out, and that's why it's 4-2. Excuse me, 5-2. Boy Dembele finishes again. Dembele from that cam spot is doing it all. My man Conte's like anything y'all could do, I could do better. Little Conte gets involved. My boy Griezmann on the hotline bling finishes that one nicely, and that's one thing he brings, a little bit of strength, a little bit of height, some good finishing on that left foot. We get a rage quit, and that is going to be win number 7, which means we are 1 win or 2 ties away from getting this division. Little bit of an under team again. I wish we would have seen a better defense. You got Clichy in there, who's just a regular card. Neto, who's a regular card. I wish we would have seen a bit of a stronger team here in Division 1. And you're going to notice that our team is pretty damn strong because going into this game, 11 minutes in, my boy Dembele sends a pass to Anthony Martial. That's in the back of the net. Instantly, 12 minutes into the game, we're already up by 1, and we're going to get a very quick rage quit to win the trophy. Just 20 minutes into the game, Dembele finds the back of the net on a sweaty pass in. And ladies and gentlemen, Division 2 was a little bit of a hiccup, but we've won every single division. We got promoted. We got the trophy in every division, got promoted out of Division 2, no trophy, and then the trophy in Division 1. Not a bad run. We went 8-0. The team seems pretty strong. Hopefully we could play good with it in Foot Champions. In squad battles, it's doing okay. We still have a chance of being number 1 in the world again. Gameplay will be on my second channel. If you want to watch that, link down below, go subscribe. Griezmann, 12 games played, 12 assists, 14 goals. As we proceed to look at Dembele from the cam position, 12 games played, 12 goals with 5 assists. So he's not really getting that many assists, bros. All online, no weekend. I haven't played no squad battles yet. I'm about to play squad battles with these cards. Once I do, those will change, but that was all online gameplay right there. You guys watched all of them except for 1 game or 2 games, I think, and there you go, man. Absolutely amazing. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Big old thumbs up if you did. Make sure to subscribe. I hope y'all like my team. Link me your teams on Twitter at A9Skills. Go subscribe to the second channel if you want to watch squad battles, career mode, and vlogs. Love you guys, man. Appreciate y'all watching. It's been your boy A9Skills. I'll catch you later. Booyah, we out. Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy A9Skills, and welcome back to the Road for Champions RTG edition. Booyah Nation, what's poppin'? We got a lot of moves that we're gonna make, but today we're gonna take a chance in a draft. I know y'all love watching your draft, so I'm gonna use 15,000 coins to see what we could do in the draft. We got a lot going on this account. For example, the transfer list is full, and I sold a lot of stuff. Now, the stuff that you're gonna be sold is stuff that we sold from getting number 5 in the world squad battles, our rewards from last week online. There's still a lot of stuff that I'm listing up because it just hasn't sold yet, but there's been some stuff that we made profit with. Right now we're at 291,000 coins, and we have a pretty copacetic